So you heading out?
Well, I was.
Yeah, you were.
Maybe keep that up. I might miss my flight.
I could think of worse things.
You really don't want me to go, do you? What? You don't want to get to the bottom of this?
Well, I mean, we already know I was born in New York. The only new information is the hospital.
No, I mean, what about everything else?
What?
Like, who shot the movie? How did Franco end up with it? If I get there and I talk to the right people and I ask the right questions, I can probably
Yeah, but
find
weren't
the
you
answers
the one
for
who
it.
just wanted this whole thing to be over?
Yeah, I did, until I finally realized it's not going to be over until I find out why Franco left the DVD,
Okay,
what he was trying to tell us.
What if he's just playing another game?
I hop on a plane and come back home. Come on, Jason. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do or don't find. Franco is gone. He cannot hurt us anymore.
I'm just saying the hospital's not going anywhere. You know, we can wait until I handle this thing for Sunday.
Handle what?
Find whoever really caused the accident, hopefully before the trial starts.
Are you sure?
Sure about what?
Well, I was just thinking about Sonny, and, well, I mean, I know how much he hates Anthony Zakara. Are you absolutely sure that he's innocent?
Sonny didn't do it.
It's not like innocent people haven't ended up in Sonny's line of fire before. I mean, look at last summer. Not only did he sabotage Jax's plane, but a gun went off in Robin's living room.
Yeah, and he hates himself for that.
And that makes it okay?
He'd be the first one to tell you it wasn't okay. Where's this coming from?
Jason, look, I know how important Sonny is to you and how loyal you are to him, but maybe...
But what?
Maybe he wants you to believe in him, no matter what.
Look, I know him, okay? And if he had anything to do with that little girl's death, he would admit it.
No, you would admit it. You and Sonny aren't the same. So Sonny doesn't think things through.
Okay, if you're not gonna take Sonny's word, let's just look at the facts.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sonny was shot that night. He had a bullet wound in his left arm, so that means he had to either drive or shoot and use that same arm.
Okay, difficult, but not impossible.
To hit the rear wheels of a moving car, Sonny's not that good of a shot.
He could be. If he were protecting his kids, he could be.
And he would
You know
never
that.
keep the gun. He would get rid of it. He wouldn't just drop it off at Kate's office.
See, you are saying what you would do. Sonny was emotional that night. He wasn't thinking clearly.
Why do you want him to be guilty?
Okay. I mean, the thought has crossed my mind. I mean, with a baby on the way. Yes, Jason.
I still don't understand what you're talking about.
Haven't you ever wondered what it would be like if Sonny were sent away?
What, to prison?
You'd be free. Jason, we'd be free.
You want to be free of Sonny?
Not of him personally. Come on, Jason. You know what I mean.
No, I don't. Not really.
It's just that things might be safer, more stable if you weren't always cleaning up after his mess.
This is what I do. You know that.
You're right. Things are a little different now.
Did that cop say something else to you at the church?
What?
Well, McBain, you said you talked to him.
I didn't say anything about Sonny.
It was just about us?
Yeah, I told you that. I mean, I was upset, and this has nothing to do with McBain. Jason, I'm just saying, we have to be able to provide the safest, best life for our child, and...
Good, Sonny.
Yeah, I should get going anyway. I'm sorry to bring all that up right before I was leaving. It wasn't fair.
Just call me when you land, okay?
Yeah, of course. I love you.
I love you too. Be careful, okay?
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah.
What's up with her?
She's in a rush to get to the airport. She didn't want to miss her flight.
Are things okay between you two?
Look, she was really afraid I was gonna die, and it's taken her a little time to get over it. And she's, pregnant and worried about the baby and what kind of life we're gonna give our
She
child.
questioning your business?
She's talking to the wrong people.
How wrong?
John McBain.
Trust me. You need to give yourself some time to heal.
I just miss him so much.
I know. I think about Cole every day. And Hope, too. I still remember when she was a baby, she had that little four-tooth smile.
It was so exciting, Not knowing what the future would bring, but just knowing that it would be ours. Everything I ever wanted was in that car, and it's just gone. It's gone.
This is why you need to be home with your family so they can help you.
Everyone I loved was in that car.
No, I'm talking about your mom. And I'm talking about your brothers and your sister, all right? I go down the list of everybody that loves you, but you probably missed your flight. Come on, let's get you on that plane, okay? Okay?
I'm not going home.
See, Star.
No, I do what I want now.
Listen to me, Star. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
John McBain know each other?
He showed up to give me a warning. He knew I'd be running interference for you.
And what, Sam was here?
Yeah, she was here. But it wasn't the first time they met. The night of Robin's funeral, I went to the Queen of Angels, and Sam followed me in. We had a fight. I took off, and that's when John McBain showed up looking for you.
Did he tell her who he was?
Not at first.
Then what?
Then she kind of started talking about the fight that we just had.
She didn't say anything about the business.
No, once McBain said he was a cop, Sam shut down.
Something else you're not telling me?
I know they just met, but it feels like he got under her skin somehow.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You sure? Let me get that.
No, I've got it. I'm pregnant, not crippled.
Right? Right.
Are you following me?
Well, if I was, I'm pretty crappy at it. Then again, you're the private investigator. Maybe you were following me.
No, I'm catching flight. I'm at an airport. That's where they normally take off from.
Oh, now it's all making sense.
I hope you are too. I mean, here to catch a flight, that is.
No. I have unfinished business, Corinthos. I'm not leaving until it's done.
McBain tried to convince Sam that I shot out Zakara's tires.
I mean, she didn't really come out and say
What
it.
did she say?
Sonny, she's confused right now. She's not making a lot of sense.
But there's a possibility she thinks that I could be responsible for causing that accident that killed a father and his little girl and not own up to it.
She'll realize she's wrong when we find the real shooter.
If you say so.
You wanted to know about McBain. Everything he's done since he went after you in Atlantic City. Where'd you get this? Bernie called in some favors. And from what I can see in there, McBain's gonna be a big problem.
If you're not leaving town and you're not following me, what are you doing at the airport?
I was meeting someone.
And I'm supposed to believe that?
I got no reason to lie to you. You know, I'm gonna let you in a little secret. Even though we're a lot of black, I'm one of the good guys, Sam.
So is Jason.
Is that right?
That's right.
What about Sonny? Is he one of the
I'm
good
not
guys?
discussing Sonny
Why
with you.
not?
Will you just stay hell away from my husband, please?
Okay.
What?
It's nice the way you look out for him. It's sweet.
When I tell you to stay clear of Jason, I'm looking out for you, too.
Do I have the only copy?
I got one, Bernie's got one. I'm actually gonna break it down, see where I can find some leverage.
You know, it doesn't matter because McBain's just gonna keep gunning for me. Where's he most vulnerable? That's what I want to know.
Same as you. His family.
Oh, that was kind of sweet, too. I appreciate the warning, I do. But, I can hold my own with, Sonny and your husband.
You don't know them.
You don't know me?
Flight 532 to New York's LaGuardia is now ready to board. Please have your boarding passes out and ready.
Hey, it's me. Just can't find my stupid...
Go?
Ugh. Yes. How did you know?
Lucky guess. My ears always pop. Peace offering?
Okay. I'm taking the whole pack, though. Thank you.
Cheers. Have a safe flight.
Thanks.
And it's just an excuse. McBain's gonna keep gunning for me. Where's he most vulnerable?
Same as you, his family.
Who's the redhead?
It's Natalie Banks, the mother of John McBain's one-year-old son, Liam.
Cute kid.
No.
Nice little family. McBain's a lucky man. Not that I'd ever go after an innocent child and his mother. You know that.
Other people might.
Okay, listen. If my enemies know that McBain is coming after me, that's gonna be a problem. Now, I've already been framed for the car accident, so it's gonna be easy to do it again, right? I don't want anything to happen to them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. The only problem is we can't really warn McBain without it sounding like a threat, which it's gonna make him more determined to come take you
I
down.
can't have him come after me. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired right now. I can't do it. He has to be dealt with. Even if I can prove that I didn't cause this accident, McBain is not gonna stop coming after me.
You said this whole thing with McBain goes back to your time in Atlantic City, but you never really gave me any details.
It ain't pretty.
Well, if we're gonna stop him, I need to know. Why does McBain hate you?
Kate Howard. Make a reputation for himself at the Bureau.
Why target you?
Because I was a mid-level, player at the time, but I managed to outmaneuver one of the agents. So he thought it would make him look good to take me down, to get a notch on his belt. But it didn't work out that way.
Yeah, but that's a long time to carry a grudge. It's got to be something
It
else.
got personal. It got very personal. Who's that?
Jason, it's Carly.
Just a second.
Are you okay?
I don't want to fight with
You
her.
know I'm gonna have to open the door.
Run interference then, that's fine.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Is this why you didn't open the door? Did
No.
he tell you not to let
No,
me in?
no,
I hope you're not here
Carly,
expecting
please
Jason to
don't
work.
start a fight.
He's just recovering from brain surgery.
Where was all this concern when he woke up and you told him that Robin died?
He needed to know.
Yeah, eventually. But you didn't have much concern for him at that moment. And when, instead of having him recover, you told him because you want to be the first one to
Sonny,
tell him.
please,
So don't tell me not to do business with him because look at him, he's fine. He says he's fine,
What
he's
do you
fine.
expect him to say? When has he ever turned you down? Did it ever occur to you to go to Max or Bernie? Or hell, did it ever occur to you to do something for
okay,
yourself
just
for a
stop.
change?
Sonny's trial is about to start. We got to figure out who's setting him up.
It's my to comment on who I spend my time with.
I don't give a damn who you spend your time with. I just don't want him using you against me.
No one's using me, Sonny.
What about John
no one.
McBain?
I've met that cop a grand total of 2 times. I'm not sleeping with
You
him.
gonna help him come after me?
Come on, Carly's not gonna give you up to some cop she barely
Oh,
knows.
but I did find them in Kate's office together.
Oh,
John
no.
McBain and
Don't
Carly.
you make it sound like I invited him in. He just showed up on his own.
John is making the rounds, going, telling everybody that I'm guilty. Is it working with you?
I don't give a damn what some out-of-town cop thinks, Sonny.
I'm not talking about a cop. Jason knows I'm innocent. Do you?
Hey, listen.
Heard Jason. He's fine.
Jason almost died. I come by here to make sure he's okay, and you have a problem with that?
Okay, can we just stop and just take a step back and focus on whoever set up Sonny?
Don't look at me. Talk to Carly.
Talk to Carly? What do you mean, talk to Carly?
She's sleeping with the enemy.
I'm sorry.
Capable of shooting out Anthony Zuccar's tires and covering it up? Absolutely. Do I think that you could take the life of a child, even by accident, and cover that up? Before last summer, I would have said, no way, impossible. But after everything that happened with Jax and then you shooting off a gun in Robin's house, I don't even know you anymore, Sonny.
You think that I can't fix what's broken?
I want to believe that you're innocent. I just can't trust that you are.
Okay, so if you don't want to give me any credit for having any honor left at all, can you at least give me credit for being smart and getting rid of that gun? I wouldn't leave the gun. He knows, in Kate's office. I was framed.
Okay. Okay, fine, but it wasn't Johnny.
Of course you say it wasn't Johnny because you trust him with all your heart.
If Johnny planted the gun, that means he caused the accident. That means he tried to kill his dad, and I know he didn't do it.
Like I said, sleeping with the enemy.
Thank you so much for agreeing to meet with me, Miss Tanaka. I'm sure this hospital keeps you very busy.
It does. Your message said it was about a baby. Are you a patient here?
Oh, no, this isn't about my baby. It's about my baby's father.
I need you to be honest with me.
I can't believe you're saying this. I'm not the one lying here. Sonny could have lied, and Sam, she sure as the hell
Carly.
lied. I'm not trying to bring up a painful subject. I'm just saying I'm the person
How
telling
sure
the truth.
are you that Johnny didn't frame
He didn't
Sonny?
do it. He didn't do it.
Based on what?
Are you gonna stand there and accuse me of sleeping with the enemy just like Sonny?
Are you?
Just forget about Sonny and his ridiculous accusations.
Are they ridiculous?
I want to know about you. How are you doing?
I told you I'm fine.
Obviously not. Sam lied to you. She did exactly the opposite of what she knew you'd want. I mean, where is she?
Sam's gone.
Jason Morgan. He would probably be in your records as Baby Boy Moore. His mother was Susan Moore.
Can I ask why information on your husband's birth is so important now?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm here to find out.
I knew you wouldn't be able to get past Sam lying to you about Robin, and I tried to
You
warn
don't
her.
really
I told her she
understand
needed
what
to respect your right to make your own decisions.
Carly, can you just listen to me
No,
for
you
one-
listen to me. I know making a clean break is going to be really difficult with the baby coming, and she's
Sam and
totally
I are
clingy
fine.
and insecure. You're fine. You said she was gone.
She's in New York City working on a case. And I'd be there with her if I could.
You understand that if the records exist for this birth, I can only release them to the patient's next of kin.
That would be me.
Technically, that would be your husband.
No, I'm here on his behalf. We agreed we need this for our baby.
Mrs. Morgan, if your husband wants to see his birth
Okay,
records...
Jason was adopted at a very young age. We have little information about his birth mother's family medical history.
It is helpful to have a complete history before a baby's born.
All Jason and I want is to give our child the best possible start. Those records would really help.
I'll see what I could do. A file as old as your husband's birth records would be archived. We may need more than a name and date.
But, I have the number from his ID bracelet. Here,
Oh, that will help.
think you can find it?
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Okay, Franco. What is it you're trying to tell us?
You and Sam are still together?
Don't sound so disappointed.
I just want you to be happy. She's clingy and insecure. She wouldn't let me in to see you, Jason. She wanted to control everything about your recovery, what you couldn't know, and when you could know it.
Well, we worked it out.
You're okay with this?
Sam, she was scared. She thought she was protecting me, especially with the baby on the way.
If gonna be a cycle. I mean, if she lied to protect you now, she's gonna do
Carly,
it over
Sam and I
over
are good.
again.
Can we just leave it at that?
Fine, I don't want to fight with you.
Okay, then
about
stop stalling and tell me. What's really going on between you and Johnny Zakara?
Like I said,
Why are you listening to Sonny? You know how paranoid he is, especially about Johnny.
Sonny thinks Johnny framed him for killing a kid, Carly.
Okay, I don't know if anyone told you about what happened at the benefit. Johnny showed up drunk, made a scene. Sonny retaliated by telling everyone there that Claudia was really Johnny's mother. Johnny took off, and I went after him.
Why would you go after him?
Because I felt bad.
Oh.
It's my fault that everyone knows the truth about Claudia.
Don't tell me you're feeling sorry for Johnny.
I went to his car. He showed up a few minutes later. He said that he had been walking on some ledge, and that's what he does when he's upset.
And this is the same time Sonny got shot.
He didn't do it, okay? I was there. I talked to him for a long time, and then we went back to his apartment, and I was cold because it was freezing, and I took a shower.
You took a shower.
Then I came down, and Sonny was there. He was there, he was bleeding, he had Johnny at gunpoint. I mean, if I wasn't there, Sonny would have killed Johnny.
Well, maybe Johnny framed Sonny for payback.
No, Dante showed up, and Sonny, they left, and it was the end of that. It was over, okay?
And you know this because...
Because I spent the whole night with Johnny, all right? There it is. Sonny's right. I guess I'm sleeping with the enemy.
No, not anymore. Whatever you had going on with Johnny, it's over.
Thank you.
From what I can see, Susan Moore gave birth to a healthy baby boy, 7 pounds, 2 ounces. There doesn't seem to be anything remarkable about his birth.
Seems like standard birth records to me.
You can see Susan Moore's medical history listed on the next page.
Okay. Everything seems to be... Wait a minute.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, I mean, it says page 3 of 3. There's only 2 pieces of paper. Page 2 is missing. Why? What would be on page 2 of these birth records?
I assume it would have more specifics about the birth. Names of the attending staff, next of kin.
I mean, why would that be missing?
Clerical error.
Or someone did it on purpose.
No records management system is perfect. Things get misplaced, dropped, lost, especially with old files that have been moved in and out of drawers over
Look
the
at
years.
that. There was another staple there. That means somebody took out a page and then
At least
restapled
you
it.
found the medical history you wanted.
Please,
You
can you,
know your
is there
husband
any
had a
way to
normal
retrieve
birth.
the information from the missing page?
Are you seriously trying to tell me who I can and can't see?
Johnny would do anything to hurt Sonny, even use you.
Okay, there's no possible way that Johnny could be attracted to me without wanting to
I
punish
think
Sonny.
that Johnny could like you and want to screw Sonny over at the same time.
I can make my own decisions without having to have advice from you and Sonny. I'm a big girl, Jason. So if I get hurt or I get used, it's my problem, okay?
Carly, you're gonna be stuck in the middle, and that's a bad place
I
to
don't
be.
care. I like seeing Johnny, and I'm not gonna stop.
Don't tell me you're falling for him.
you do realize
And I've gotten close. And I get the guy is messed up and he's self-destructive, but I like him.
Just think of all the people who could get hurt starting with your kids.
He's not gonna hurt my kids.
No, you're putting Michael and Morgan between their father and a guy you're dating. That already happened with Jax. You saw the damage it did. It could only be worse with Johnny.
No, I'm not gonna invite him over for Sunday dinner, Jason.
Carly! Go find Johnny and end it.
Is there any chance there would be a duplicate copy of the birth records on file somewhere?
I'm sorry, there really is no way to recover the information from the lost page.
But you said it probably listed the people present at the birth.
Yes, but we have no way of knowing who the obstetrician was or who was on duty that
Well,
day.
you know what? I just registered for childbirth classes, and they wanted me to put down the name of my birth coach. And if Susan had someone present in the room with her, assisting her, it might be on file somewhere, right?
Assuming she took a class at this hospital, there might be a registry.
Okay, well, maybe you can try and find it for me.
It's been a long time.
Please, Miss Taka, this is very important to me.
I can't imagine why.
Please, please.
All right. Thank you. I'll check.
Oh, what is it that someone doesn't want me to find out? I'll be over soon, baby, I promise. Just want to make sure everything's perfect by the time you get here. Hey, you.
Hey, where are you?
Oh, I'm still at Our Lady of Mercy.
Did you get my birth records?
Yeah. Well, part of them. Nothing we didn't already know.
Okay, then just come home.
Well, I'm waiting for the administrator still. Jason, there's a chance we can figure out why Franco left that DVD of you as a baby.
It doesn't matter. Franco's dead.
Gotta go. Love you.
You're lucky that the hospital administrator at the time was known for being fastidious.
Okay, you found something?
The registry for the childbirth class Susan Moore attended.
And she had a partner, someone who assisted her?
Indeed, she did.
Ah. Huh.
Yes. I don't have much time to find out who framed Sonny. Okay, so what I want you to do, I want you to find out if there were any independent contractors in town. Somebody good enough to take out 2 tires on a moving car with a 9mm. Right, and I'm gonna follow up with Bernie by email. Okay, get on it.
Does the name mean anything to you?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it does. Thank you so much. You've been so helpful.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Good luck with your baby.
Thank you.
Hello, this is Dr. Weber.
Hi, this is Sam McCall.
Sam, what's going on?
I know this is gonna sound really strange, but is there any way you can tell me where your mother is?